Well, it's no secret. Money stresses people out. In fact, a recent survey found that 90% of Americans say that financial considerations have an impact on their stress levels. Understandable. Joining me is Vice President Josh Perkins from DeWitt and Dunn Financial Services. Josh, thanks for joining us this morning. And let's just start with why Americans are feeling so stressed about their financial health.
Well, over the last several years, millions of Americans have really struggled just to cover their daily expenses, mainly because inflation, high interest rates. I mean, if you think about it, it seems like everything has just gotten so expensive. We have grocery costs have gone out of control, housing costs, transportation. So it makes it difficult to cover these things if your income is not keeping up. So what happens? You have to borrow money, right, in order to cover these costs. Well, at high interest rates, more of your money is going towards interest, less of your money is going to cover the principal paying down that debt, which causes a lot of unnecessary financial stress.
Okay, so when we're talking about that financial health and how it relates to stress, why does it have such an impact? I mean, it matters obviously a lot to us.
Well, when you have that extra stress and anxiety, that's going to affect many aspects of your life. If you think about it, you're going to have issues sleeping, which is going to affect your physical health, your mental health. That in turn is probably going to have negative effects in your job performance or relationships. So that definitely is a big problem for many people. And that usually causes you to spend even more money and make worse financial decisions.
So what can we do to fix this problem, improve our habits, and help put our mind at ease?
Well, there's several different steps that you can take. I'd say the very first step is to create a budget. You need to understand where your money is going. What are you spending your money on? You want to list all of your expenses. And generally, you want to create a budget where you're spending less than you're making each and every month.
Yes, some great tips to follow right there. Josh, we thank you for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.